All right, hey guys, we're back. This is Daryl
And Erin.
on Travel D&E, and this is day 2 of our
Panama Canal 11-day cruise.
All right, so day 2, it was a sea day, and what we want to do is kind of just walk through all the things we did. One thing you can be sure of as we go through this is there's something to do all the time on one of these boats. So if you want to nap, that's great, but if you want to get out and do some different things, meet people, have fun, drink a beverage, eat some food, it's all available pretty much at least something is available any time of the day or night.
Yep.
All right, so kind of going through day 2, what did we do first, Erin?
So we went to breakfast at the Garden Cafe. Had all the fixings and everything that you can imagine, from pastries to eggs and bacon and all the goodies that you want for breakfast.
And I know we mentioned it yesterday, but the Garden Cafe sounds like a little cafe. It's actually their buffet line, and it's very, very, very good.
And then you found even had an Asian section.
Yeah, there's usually an Asian and an Indian kind of section,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had some chicken congee, and it's kind. I think it's kind of some sort of rice porridge, not sweet, but you put pieces of chicken and some green onions, some fried onions, put that in there and mix it all up, and a little bit of hot sauce, in my opinion, it helps a lot. And just something new, never tried it, and it was pretty good. All right, so we've kind of just after that, we just kind of roamed the ship a little bit, explored a little bit more, and then at 10:30 we had a little get together and talk about that one, Erin.
Yeah. So we are, like we told you yesterday, we're on Norwegian, and I had found a Norwegian Facebook just to get some information, what to look for, and the Norwegian Gem cruise that we were on now for the Panama Canal popped up, and so I was like, hey, well, that's cool. So evidently there's some passengers that do this cruise yearly, and they've done a really great job. So that was our meet and greet. There was about, how many do you think, about 40, 50?
40, 50 people at
40,
least.
50 people. We got to go into the Spinnaker lounge, and which
No,
is
it was actually
sorry.
Bliss.
Bliss, okay.
Yeah.
So we went into the Bliss Lounge, which is a beautiful big lounge, and he had gotten in touch prior with the captain and all of the managers for all the areas of the ship, from house cleaning to cooking to cabin stewards, so you name it, and they were all there. So we got to meet them, and so that was really cool. So I was very glad I stumbled upon that. So if you're traveling with NCL, I don't know about any other cruise lines, look for those Facebook pages.
Yeah, and that's the tip at least of this episode, which is to talk about on Facebook, like Erin says, you can search around, and it's like people are posting on there about the gym, even though it's not just our trip, our first through the 11th or 12th trip. They're talking about it. It goes to Bermuda, it goes to different places. It actually goes to the East Coast at some point. And so that's one. It's about this trip that we're on, the Panama Canal, but also people are posting on there and asking questions, and that's an absolutely fabulous way to gain some more information, especially if you're a newbie. And we'll put a link to that down below.
Yes. So there's two different, like he was saying, there's two different ones. There's the NCL cruise. It talks about all the cruises and all the places it goes and stuff, but then there's one specific to this cruise only. And this is what part of that meet and greet, and the people that we've met at the meet and greet that we've been talking through Facebook. So that was really neat.
Yeah, and there's one gentleman who has a website, and he's in the cruise industry, and he's the one kind of the spearheading all this kind of get together.
So one of the fun activities that they put together was a gift exchange. If you wanted to sign up for it, you would bring a gift. $15 to $20 worth, and they asked that it be representative of your state. So when we got there, we handed in we brought 2 gifts. So there's 2 of us. You get a raffle ticket, and as they call the number, you can come up and pick a gift. So I thought that was fun.
And we got something from California and from Wisconsin.
Yep. So that was fun. You got to meet some people and something that represents their state. The other activity is a slot pull, and we're going to do that tomorrow, so I can't wait to film that and participate in that. It was $20 per person, and they divide the money up in different ways. So many pools, and then there's the winners that hopefully the group wins, and then the two highest pools get split between two people. And then the third activity is the poker run, and you meet up at one of the bars. It was $5. You drink they have pre-made drinks, and then you pick a card from the deck, and as you go along to the different bars on the
and have a drink
on the cruise, you pick a card at each bar, and then they look to see who has the winning hand of poker. So some fun events. Again, voluntary, wasn't anything that we had to sign up for. So but 3 fun things to get to know the people and just something else to do on the ship.
All right, then after that we just kind of explored the ship a little bit more. Then around noon we went to O'Sheehan's and had some lunch.
O'Sheehan's, heard a lot about it. A lot of people like to go there. It is a complimentary. It's just Irish pub, basically. Also, besides that,
yeah, they got fish and chips and Reuben sandwich, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then they had a hot and sour soup. They had chicken wings that were pretty good.
Reuben sandwich. So we had lunch there, and while we were there, downstairs in the Atrium, which is down from that, we got to watch the participants who played the game Deal or No Deal. So that was entertaining.
Then next up, 4:15, we were basically just going to kind of go roaming around again a little bit. And you can roam around through the whole ship, and there's a bar here, grab a water, grab a beer, grab a whatever. And we dropped into the Spinnaker lounge, which is kind of towards the front of the ship, and just to grab a beer. And when we came in there, something we kind of missed looking through all the itinerary in the morning was they were selling bingo tickets and some scratch offs and stuff like that. But the big thing was bingo tickets, so we said, heck, we might as well go. It was the line was about to get started, and so we went ahead and bought some bingo tickets. The bingo cards, and basically grabbed them, went and sat down, and waited till 5 o'clock, which is when the bingo was going to start.
Yeah. So there was 3 different colored cards. There were blue cards, green cards, and red cards. So the blue card was your traditional bingo, any line, crisscross up and down. Was a winner. I was pretty excited. You stand up when you only had one more to go, so I was able to stand up during that game, but somebody else finished their line before I did. But that was exciting. Got close, so we felt lucky. So the next game was the green cards, and it was the 4 corners.
Yeah, so just kind of was hanging in there. Got a few here, a few there. And you're looking at like 6 cards, I think. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, man, I got down close to 1. So I had to stand up, and what they do is they boo everybody who stands up. And then, lo and behold, B23 came up, and I was able to win that round. Unfortunately, I did win. Unfortunately, 2 others won on that same call. So we ended up getting a victory, but I had to share the winnings with 2 others. But I tell you what, it was a lot of fun, and they ask you who you are, what's your name, where you from, and they're really trying to keep it pretty social, keep everybody engaged, and have a good time. And hey, if you win a little money, you always can have a good time. So they basically, they go and figure out how much money you're going to get, and they give you a kind of a receipt deal, and you basically go down to the casino, to the cashier, and you go ahead and cash out through them. So we by far paid for bingo, and we'll pay for another couple of sessions of bingo through the rest of the cruise. A lot of fun.
Yeah. So we left there, and we were told that as part of playing bingo, we could stop by Trade Winds.
Yeah, you bring your bingo card.
Bring your
show
bingo
them.
card to show them, and you could get a bracelet. So we went by. First, we went by. Trade Winds has several different areas. It has a liquor area. It has more the jewelry with necklaces and watches and stuff, and then they have like a
Just
t-shirts
general merchandise.
and general
yeah.
merchandise. So we went to the jewelry area, and so we said, "Oh, we're here. We play bingo. We're here to get the bracelet." And they're like, "Well, no, that's not here." And
He's like, why are they telling him that?
and so he pointed across the way where the t-shirts were, was where the bracelet really was. But he said, "I have something for you." So he came. He said, "We have a free necklace for you." So I was able to get a free necklace. Of course, they have beautiful charms and stuff there, the fine jewelry area to put on it. But I'm not in any need of those.
Yeah, he gave that, and then we ran out as fast as we could, so we wouldn't have to buy some diamonds.
So we did head over across the way to the t-shirt area, and I got my free bracelet there at the, that area. So no, they did have some charms there that you could add to it.
So I'd say it's pretty cool that, I mean, we're keeping score, I guess. Nobody's keeping score watching, but so far we've gotten a free, a keychain for winning the trivia.
Mm-hmm.
We got a free NCL keychain. We now won some cash for winning bingo, and we got a bracelet and a piece of jewelry and a necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's pretty good. We're,
We're winning.
We paid for the cruise. They're getting their money, but just kind of funny those little bonuses throughout the cruise really kind of helps the having fun.
And excitement, yeah. So after getting going to Trade Winds, we decided to get a beverage and relax before we went to dinner. So we went to the Atrium.
And I'd say we mentioned the Atrium twice already, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really cool place. They usually have some kind of live music or entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's real plush chairs, really comfortable. It's got staircases going up, and if you remember, that was where we said we were eating at O'Sheehan's. Just really a cool little place to hang out. So, go ahead.
Yeah. So that's where we did trivia. That's where, down there they were doing Deal or No Deal. And so...
And those guys won some money.
They did.
They were doing pretty good.
They finally got the deal.
Yeah.
So we went there. There's a bar there also. So we thought, let's go sit down. Let's see what entertainment they have down there before we go to lunch. And so they actually had I enjoyed it, a jazz band. They would say, come enjoy swinging and grooving. And it was actually the Gem show band.
Yeah, they were very good.
They were. The guy.
The trumpet player, yeah, man, he was pretty incredible.
He was. So it was. That was fun and relaxing and entertaining.
I'd say thus far, I mean, in the Atrium there was another girl that was playing the guitar and kind of rhythm guitar and that kind of nice music, and she was very talented. So I'd say, man, the talent here that NCL's gotten on the Gem is up there too. So it was pretty impressive.
Yeah. So then it was time 7:30, and it was time for our reservations, and we had booked reservations at the in the Grand Pacific. It's their grand dining room. It's the bigger
semi-formal. It's not required to dress formal, but it's the more formal sit down, as opposed to a buffet or a little cafe.
Right. So NCL has done. They don't have a formal night, so it is nice. You have to dress. You can't go in a bathing suit or anything like that. But I was in a nice pair of shorts and my shirt, so it was very casual. Casual but dressed nice. And we had a good meal. I ended up having the steak, and I had a soup, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I had a pork chop. I can't remember.
You had the French onion soup?
Oh, yeah. So to start off, I had French onion soup. Just good old French onion soup. It was done right. It's really good, and they did it right. And then I had a pork chop. So
Parmesan crusted. Yep.
Yeah, Parmesan crusted pork chop. It was pretty good.
Yep. So and it's again one of the complimentary restaurants on board.
Yeah, one of the fun things, we had the one of the supervisors on the floor there he came around, asked us how we were doing. We started talking. He was from Jamaica, and just kind of almost created a friendship there. He'd come by and talk a couple more times before we left. It's fun meeting people they're from all countries. It seems like there's a guy we talked with from Tunisia. There's Philippines. There's all over the place. That's kind of fun to meet those people, and a lot of them are just really entertaining and great to meet.
Yep. So we finished dinner, and it ran a little late, but we were able to catch the tail end of the comedy Magic with Brent and Sara, and so it was a slapstick. It was a little bit of comedy. It was a little bit of magic.
It was good.
It was good. It was good. I got a few laughs out of me, but and so we watched the tail end of that, and then
headed to bed. I was about to fall asleep watching the show.
Yeah, it was a long day.
It's been long. All right, so that's just a long day, but we can give you a feel for what an at-sea day would be like. All right, so what's next? What do we got tomorrow?
It's Sunday, and it's Grand Cayman.
Yep. So we're going to the Grand Cayman Islands. Going to go ashore via tender, and we have a excursion that we've already signed up for, and we're going to go to hell. Come back and see on day 3 what that is. Pretty cool. And back, so make sure we come back, and then we're going to see a couple other attractions.
We're going to go to the rum cake.
The Tortuga rum cakes, and the same name Tortuga. Well, I'm sorry, 7 Fathoms rum distillery. And so that's on deck tomorrow. Come back and check it out. Anything else you want to add?
Nope. Just please tune in. We have 11 days of fun, so we hope to bring you some informative videos. And as we learn the ship, you can learn the ship too.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, we will see you in the next video.